In my briefings and interviews, I've been often asked about whether the objective of ending Hamas rule in Gaza Strip is realistic. One of the things that I hear quite often from people is saying that you can't eliminate ideology, and I do agree with that. You can't eliminate ideology. Hamas will not disappear, neither is an ideology. Remember, Hamas is coming from the hub of the Muslim Brotherhood, and Hamas is not going to disappear as a political movement. That is not the case. The case here is, in the end of the day, to make Hamas an irrelevant player. And the way to make Hamas irrelevant player is first and foremost by taking out its military capacities and basically ending its rule in Gaza Strip. Hamas will continue to play a role as an ideological and political movement, but the example that I give to emphasize my point is to say that Nazism still exists, but Nazi Germany does not exist. So I think that in that sense, I would say that the objective and more accurate expectations or definition of the objective of the war from the Israeli side, which is, by the way, also backed by the Biden administration, is to end Hamas rule over Gaza Strip. And the meaning of that is, practically speaking, that Hamas will not be any longer a player that can impact or influence the trajectory of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. One more thing in that context, Hamas views itself as a regional player, and so by depriving Hamas from its military capacities and from its power of base in Gaza Strip, obviously that way makes Hamas a totally irrelevant player, also in not only in the domestic perspective but also in a regional perspective. Something that many of the major Arab players in the world, in the region, definitely would not shed a tear to see Hamas going down.